Hello children, welcome to your science class. We are in the process of transportation, right? Yes, we are in the discussion of transportation plants and animals. Plants and animals. Okay, here I have taken a plant. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do this plant transport the materials? Do this plant transport the material? Yes, very good. This plant is transporting the material. How? Yes, you know the different parts of a plant. A plant has root, stem and leaf. Okay, through these parts, the materials are transporting. Through these parts, the materials are transporting. You know that, right? Yes. Okay, you know what is the function of root? What is function of root? Yes, of course, root helps to absorb water from soil. Root helps to absorb water from soil. That water is transporting from roots to stem. Water is transporting from roots to stem, right? Yes. Then the water is moving to leaf. That is transportation, right? That is transportation. So we can say that plants are transporting the materials. Plants are transporting the materials. Okay? Yes. Today we are going to discuss about the transportation in plants. Today our topic is transportation in plants, my dear. Transportation in plants. Okay? Yes. In plants, the transportation materials takes place by some special types of cells. You know the body of organisms are made up of cells. Number of cells are the plant body also made up of cells. Okay, also made up of cells. So there are some special type of cells in the body of plants for the transportation of material. Some special types of cells are here. Group of cells. Clear? Okay, such type of group of cells are called tissues, my dear. Tissues. Tissues means the group of cells which have special functions. The group of cells which have special functions are called tissues. They are called tissues. So plants have tissues in their body. Tissues. Tissues means the group of cells which have specialized functions. That group of cells have specialized functions. Such type of group of cells are called tissues. When you observe the plant body, you can see group of cells in roots. Okay, that group of cells which have special functions. Their function is absorption of water. That tissue's function is absorption of water. Okay, the stem also have group of cells. The leaves also have group of cells. That group of cells are called tissues. Group of cells are called tissues. That group of cells have specialized functions. So we can say that the group of cells which have specialized functions are called what? Tissues. They are called tissues. So we can say that in plant body the transportation materials takes place by tissues, my dear. Group of cells. That tissues are called vascular tissues. The tissues are called vascular tissues. They are called vascular tissues. So vascular tissues are the vessels, are the tissues which help for the transportation materials in plants. Vascular tissues. Vascular tissues are the tissues which help for the transportation materials in plants. Transportation materials in plants. They are called vascular tissues. Vascular tissues. Okay. Then there are two types of vascular tissues in plants, my dear. Two types of vascular tissues. One is called xylem. Other one is called phloem. Xylem and phloem are the two types of vascular tissues in plants. First one is called xylem and second one is called phloem. So xylem is a vascular tissue and phloem is another vascular tissue for the transportation materials in plants. Okay, because they are the group of cells which have specialized functions. The group of cells which have specialized functions. That's why xylem and phloem are termed as the tissues, vascular tissues. Right? Yes. Okay. Now let us have a discussion about the functions of xylem and phloem. What are the functions of xylem and phloem? Okay, yes. First of all to xylem. First of all to xylem. Look here. Here in this plant, no, you can see materials are transporting the plants in this plant. Here the materials are transported from roots through stem to leaves. That material is water. Water is transporting from roots through the stem to leaf. Okay, this green pathway, no, sorry, this blue pathway, no, blue pathway. You can see a blue pathway here. Here, water is transporting. That's by xylem. It looks like as a vessel, my dear. It looks like a tube. A tube of tissues. A tube-like tissues start from roots to leaf. Such type of vessels or tubes is called what? Xylem. Xylem helps to transport the water from roots to leaves. Okay, yes. Then here you can see the transportation of materials from leaves to other parts of the plant. In a pink color pathway you can notice here. Clear? Here. From leaves to other parts of the plant. That's by phloem. Okay, that transportation happens by phloem. So we can say that there are two types of vessels or tubes. Xylem and phloem. Xylem is a vascular tissue, okay, which acts as a vessel to transport the material from roots to leaf. That material is water. Next one is phloem. Phloem transport material from leaves, right? Leaves. That means leaf is preparing food. Right? Leaf is preparing food. Okay, food prepares in leaf, right? Okay, that means phloem helps to transport the food materials from leaves to other parts of the plant. Phloem helps to transport the material from leaves to other parts of the plants. Here you can see that from leaves to other parts of the plants, no, phloem helps to transport materials. Clear? Understand? Xylem and phloem. Now, look here. Concentrate. Listen to this flow chart now. Vascular tissues are two types. First one is xylem, second one is phloem. First one is xylem and second one is phloem. Okay, we already found that xylem is a vascular tissue that transports the water and minerals from soil. Okay, in soil no water and minerals are seen in soil. That water and minerals are transporting from soil. Okay, from soil with the help of roots to leaves. That means xylem is a vascular tissue which transport the water and minerals from roots to leaves. Xylem, water and minerals are transporting them. Clear? Yes. Now about the phloem. Phloem transport the food. By process of photosynthesis, food already prepared in leaves. Okay, that food materials transporting from leaves. Phloem transport the food from leaves to other parts of the plants. By phloem. Okay. Both are the vessels. Vessels means tubes. Tube-like structure, no. Then only the transportation is happened through the xylem and phloem. They look like a vessel or tube. Okay, that tube start from roots to leaves and from leaves to other parts of the plants for the process of transportation. I hope you understood about the xylem and phloem and their functions. Understand? Yes, very good, my dear. Okay, yes. Yes, here you found that no, the water reaches to leaves by xylem and food, the prepared food is transport from leaves by xylem. That means leaf contains xylem and phloem. Leaf contains xylem and phloem. Okay, when you have taken the section of leaf, no, clear, you can see the xylem and phloem in that leaf with the help of microscope. With the help of microscope, just have a look here, my dear. Here no, here we have taken a small section of leaf. Okay, in this section now here you can see the xylem and phloem in the leaves. Xylem tube and phloem tube. Xylem tube helps to take water to leaf and phloem tube, yes, transport food from leaf. Xylem and phloem both present in a leaf. Okay, yes. Then whenever the water reaches to the leaf, after the use of water, what will happen to the unused water? Yes, very good. The unused water releases to atmosphere from leaves. Okay, it evaporates to atmosphere. That means by xylem, no, water reaches to leaves. Okay, that water will be utilized for photosynthesis. That water will be utilized for photosynthesis. After photosynthesis, no, the unused water evaporates to atmosphere from leaves. Look here. Here you can see that. From this figure, no, you can understand that. Listen here, the roots absorb the water, right? Root absorb the water. That water will travel to the xylem, to leaves. Clear? Okay. Then in leaves, the water uses for the photosynthesis. After use of the water, the unused water releases to atmosphere. Unused water evaporates to atmosphere. That process is called transpiration. Transpiration is the process of the evaporation of water from leaves to atmosphere. Water evaporates to atmosphere from leaves. That is called transpiration. That process is called transpiration. That process is called transpiration. That means after the use of water, the unused water from leaves evaporates to atmosphere. That process is called transpiration. Now let me ask you a question. Can you say me which types of holes, minute pores on leaves help for transpiration? You have learned about that. Can you mention the name of that hole on the leaves, name of that pore on the leaf? Yes, of course, very good. That is called stomata, right? We have in our first chapter. Plant leaves have minute pores on the surface. Okay, those minute pores are called stomata. So we can say that stomata help for the process of transpiration. Transpiration means the water evaporates to atmosphere from leaves through stomata. The unused water evaporates from leaves to atmosphere through stomata is called transpiration. You know about the structure of stomata, right? Okay. If you observe a leaf node, you can see number of stomata here, and here also you can see the structure of stomata, minute pore on the surface of leaf. This stomata evaporates the water to atmosphere. That is called transpiration. And this is the structure of stomata now. Structure of stomata, you have learned that stomata has two guard cells. two guard cells, and stomatal pore is here. Through the stomatal pore, the water evaporates to atmosphere. That is called transpiration. So transpiration is the process of the evaporation of unused water from leaves through stomata to atmosphere. Okay, evaporation of the unused water from leaves to atmosphere through the stomata is called transpiration. Transpiration. Clear? Okay, the transpiration helps to cool the plant. Helps to cool the plant and helps to maintain the temperature of our atmosphere also. It helps plants. At the same time, by transpiration, our atmosphere also will be cold. Will be cold. You understand, right? Yes. Today we have discussed about the transportation in plants, about the vascular tissue, xylem and phloem, their functions. Clear? Okay. Then what is transpiration also? What is transpiration also? I hope you understand about this topic, right? Yes, very good, my dear. Thank you so much.